What if I told you that some of the cars you see on the road today could be worth almost nothing just a year from now?
Yes, you heard that right. In 2026.
These 10 cars could lose most of their value due to technology shifts, poor reliability, and changing market trends. So, before you buy your next ride, watch this till the end because you might be about to waste a lot of money. Coming in at number 10 is the Nissan Leaf, specifically the 2015 to 2022 models. Once a true pioneer in the world of electric cars, the Leaf is now falling behind, and fast.
Its limited range, outdated design,
and lack of modern fast-charging support make it a really tough sell in today's competitive EV. Used Leaf prices are already plummeting, with far superior EVs like the Tesla Model 3 and the Hyundai Ioniq 6 becoming more common. The Leaf's resale value is only going to go lower as we head into 2026. It's a classic case of being first, but not being the best. Next up, at number 9, we have the Chrysler 300. This one is simple. The Chrysler 300 is officially discontinued. That means no more updates, no new parts being manufactured, and no factory support in the very near future. While it's undeniably a cool car with that classic V8 rumble and bold styling, its value is set to crash once the mainstream market realizes it as a dead-end model with very limited resale potential. It's a future classic for a niche crowd, maybe. But for the average owner, it's a depreciation disaster waiting to happen. Sliding into our number 8 spot is the Ford The EcoSport was supposed to be Ford's big answer to the booming compact SUV trend, but it honestly failed pretty badly. It was plagued by poor fuel economy, a cramped interior, and seriously weak performance. Not exactly what modern buyers are looking for in a daily driver. Since Ford has already stopped selling it in the US and other major markets, the demand is going to completely evaporate. By 2026, the EcoSport will be a forgotten blip in Ford's history, and its value will reflect that. At number 7, we find the Chevrolet. Let's face it, the era of the family sedan is fading, and the Malibu is one of the last casualties. Chevy is shifting its entire focus to what sells: SUVs and EVs. This strategic pivot means the Malibu's resale value is about to absolutely tank. Buyers are walking away from gas-powered sedans in droves, and that means used Malibus will be dirt cheap very, very soon. It's a decent car, but it's on the wrong side of history. Driving into the number 6 position is the Jeep Cherokee, and I want to be clear. I'm talking about the smaller Cherokee, not the Grand Cherokee. The regular Cherokee has seen its sales crash in recent years. Why? It's outdated, suffers from reliability issues, and Jeep is already shifting its focus to newer, more exciting models like the Compass and the upcoming Wagoner SUV. This makes the once popular SUV one of the fastest depreciating cars on the market as we head towards 2026. Its time in the spotlight is over. Halfway through our list at number 5 is the BMW i3. BMW's quirky little electric hatchback was incredibly cool and futuristic when it first launched, but now, in the fast-moving world of EVs, it's ancient, it has a small range, a polarizing design, and the maintenance can be shockingly expensive for a car of its size. Plus, parts are becoming harder to find. As EV technology leaps forward every single year, the i3 is set to become one of the first obsolete luxury EVs by 2026. A cool experiment, but a poor investment. At number 4, we have the Infiniti Q50. Luxury buyers expect the latest technology, cutting-edge performance, and modern design, but the Q50 hasn't kept up. It's been riding on the same basic platform for almost a decade. That's an eternity in the car world. Infiniti's lack of innovation and slow updates mean its resale prices are collapsing. In a market where a car can feel dated after just a few years, the Q50 is already a relic, and its value might be just pennies on the dollar in a year or two. Now, for our top 3, coming in at number 3 is the Dodge Charger, specifically the gas-powered models. The Dodge Charger as we know and love it, big, loud, and full of raw muscle, is being replaced by the all-electric Charger Daytona. This is a massive shift. It means the old gas-powered Chargers will lose their value fast as the EV era officially begins for the brand. Unless you have a rare, high-performance, Hellcat model. Most standard chargers are going to depreciate heavily by 2026 as they become the old model. The runner-up for our list, at number 2, is the Toyota CHR. The CHR certainly looked futuristic when it came out, but the driving experience, not so much. It was criticized for poor rear visibility, a sluggish powertrain, and, crucially, no all-wheel drive option in a market obsessed with it. Toyota has already discontinued it in some regions, and it's being replaced by the much more practical and efficient Corolla Cross Hybrid. This makes the CHR a car that very few people will be looking for next year. And finally, the number one car that could be nearly worthless by 2026 is the Tesla Model S. But, specifically, the pre-2020 models. Wait, Tesla. On this list, yep, here's why. Older Model S cars are dropping in value at an alarming rate. New Teslas offer double the range, much faster charging, and vastly superior autopilot features. But the biggest killer is the battery. Battery replacements on these older Teslas can cost more than the car itself is worth. If you own an older Model S, 2026 might be the year its value hits rock bottom. So, what's the big takeaway from all this? Cars aren't just about horsepower and style anymore. They're about technology, software updates, and future-proofing. Models that fail to adapt will fade away fast, no matter how cool they once were. The automotive landscape is changing quicker than ever, and depreciation is hitting harder and faster. If you want to protect your money and learn how to buy cars that actually hold their value, make sure you subscribe to the channel. Because,
In my very next video,
ILLB, revealing 10 cars that are predicted to skyrocket in value by 2026. You won't want to miss it. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.